afternoon everybody, and welcome to episode 9 of Fact Friday. Can't believe we're at the 9th episode already, but I am currently sitting on Botanic Gardens and I'm about to go to my destination for today. I hope you're all enjoying the sunshine. Make the most of it while it lasts, because as you know, it will disappear very, very quickly in Belfast. And before I tell you where we're going today, I want to tell you about a few things happening over the Bank Holiday weekend. Firstly, the Spring Continental Market is back, so you'll be glad to hear, and that's back until Monday. You also have BBC Music's biggest weekend, which is happening all weekend as well. Some great acts lined up for that. And you've also got lots and lots going on around Titanic Belfast, a lot of maritime experiences going on there. It's great for the kids, great for the adults alike, so definitely get down there before the weekend's out. And if you're of course watching this after Monday, it's all over now, so I hope you all had a good weekend. So I put a clue up to our destination earlier on today on our story on Instagram, and we're going to Friar's Bush Graveyard on Stromillis Road. Friar's Bush is the oldest Christian burial ground in the whole of Belfast. In fact, there is a stone in the grounds that purportedly dates back to 485 AD. So if you don't know where this is, it's on that hill that leads up to Stromillis village, and it runs alongside the Ulster Museum. I used to live on Stromillis and I used to walk past this probably every day going to Queen's University, and I'm sure a lot of you students out there have done the same and gone past it, not even noticing it was there, or just thinking what the hell's in there. I am joined by my brother today. That's him there. He doesn't like being on camera though, so you might see him knocking about the background, but he's not going to say anything. That's what I'm talking about up there. That's Stromillis Road. That is Ulster Museum. That's Queen's University down there, and coming up the hill is Friar's Bush on the left hand side. So that's it over there. That's Friar's Bush Graveyard. As I say, Queen's University is down that hill, and you've probably walked up and down this road if you go to Queen's University and live in Stromillis and not realise that there's a really ancient cemetery inside. This is the graveyard here, and it gets its name from a friar that was actually hung in the spot of a hawthorn tree that later grew, and that was in the 1720s, and that's why they call it Friar's Bush. So this is that hawthorn tree I was talking about. This part of the graveyard is actually the oldest in the whole cemetery. So with the foundation of Belfast in 1610, this whole graveyard became a burial ground for every denomination, every faith. During the 18th century in Ireland, there were penal laws that were enacted by the English Crown, and they basically stopped the Catholic population from worshipping openly. So this whole site would have been used by the Catholic population of Belfast during that penal law era to perform secret masses and secret church ceremonies. So this mound here is called Plaguey Hill. There are 800 victims of the famine that are buried here, and the famine happened in the 1840s, and apparently in the whole cemetery there are 2,000 people that died during the famine that are buried here. As there were so many Irish famine victims buried in this site, the Irish government officially unveiled a plaque commemorating this and made an official famine site in 1995. So this is the plaque I was speaking of. This is beside Plaguey Hill, and I'll let you read that for a second. I was telling you about the stone that said 485 AD on it. This is actually a set of two of the earliest stones, and apparently this is proof that there could have been an early church around 485 built on this site. There's been many famous people that have been buried on this site. One of them is Robert Reid, who was the founder of the co-founder of the Belfast Morning News, which later became the Irish News. Barney Hughes was also another famous one. You might know him from Belfast. He is famous for creating Barney's Baps, and he is a master baker and local politician. Apart from Plaguey Hill and the other mass burial sites around this graveyard, there's some pretty gruesome things happening around Victorian times too. Local body snatchers were said to have roamed the grounds and stole a lot of corpses from the site. What I did hear about those body snatchers is that one of them was caught with a body in a barrel on its way across the water on a ship, and they were obviously jailed for that. It is not normally open to the public, so we're very kindly let in by Belfast City Council, so thank you very much for that. If you do want a view of the site, you can go into the Ulster Museum on one of the upper levels and you get a really good view of the whole cemetery. Some interesting bits this. We found a gravestone with my surname on it, so we're going to check it out. I'm not going to film it because I want to be respectful to the gravesite, but yeah, my brother ahead of me there, he found it. So Josh here also found quite a sweet gravestone and tragic. It was from a father who lost his wife and 4 kids, and he wrote a poem for them on the gravestone, so look out for that. They're down here. I'm going to give a big shout out to the caretaker of Friar's Bush who works voluntarily, and that's Jerry Ward. I was told by him by the council representatives. He lives in the lodge gatehouse at the front of the cemetery. That's his main home, and he's lived here I think since the early 2000s, and as I said has done this all free of charge, tended to the graveyard the whole time and made sure it's in working order. So well done, Jerry. So I hope you all enjoyed episode 9 of Fact Friday. It's a great place, really nice to see you inside that after years and years of walking past it every day. Thanks again to Belfast City Council for arranging access to Friar's Bush. If you do want to tour yourself, it's not generally open to the public, but you can arrange it by appointment with Jerry, the caretaker who works there, and his details can be found on the council website. So I'm going to sign off now. Hope you all enjoy your bank holiday weekend, and hope you enjoyed this episode of Fact Friday. If you do want to share some ideas of where you want us to visit next, find us on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, or email us at documentbelfast@gmail.com. Thanks, bye.